Yeah. It's been a ride.
You can try and read my lyrics off of this paper before I lay 'em, but you won't take the sting out these words before I say I'ma be what I set out to be, without a doubt, undoubtedly. And all those who look down on me, I'm tearing down your balcony. No ifs, ands, or buts, don't try to ask him.
The sparkling Riverwalk, one of the highlights of any visit to San Antonio, under a beautiful starlit sky. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And it's Monroe in at the 4 spot. And for the home team, Hill with it. Monroe sets a screen for Hill. Dishes it to Monroe. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to George. The tray. Rebound by Parker.
Coach Popovich was fine last season for sitting out his top players in a nationally televised matchup against the Heat. I certainly understand the league's posture there, and it was a lot said about it. Yet, for a veteran team like the Spurs with championship aspirations, I understand resting key players during the course of the regular season.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Gentlemen, he told me that their goal early on was to rattle this team a bit. Coach said if we can get up in their faces, let them know that we're going to be right in their grill all night long, I think we can throw them out of their element on offense. They have the defensive talent to do that. We'll see if it pays off, guys.
Thank you very much, Doris. And the defensive strategy guys being heavily enforced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. They've got a lot of ability on that side of the floor.
Well, when you've got the horses, you've got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they've definitely got some horses.
And back to that fine for Popovich, $250,000. Steve, that'll leave a dent.
Yeah, no doubt. But, you know, Popovich enjoys tweaking the league at times. This was clearly an effort to do that. But, look, I think it's good for him to actually, you know, kind of let the league know every once in a while. If you're going to give us that kind of schedule with my older team, I'm going to sit them down once in a while.
Outside Hill. He feeds it to George. He dishes it to Hibbert. Outside Hill. Kicks it to George. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Skinner. Number 16. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get the bucket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Hill with it. He's picked up by Parker. It's back to Hill. Pass to George. On the wing, Hill. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Parker, right side. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Parker's got his second bucket. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hill dishes to George. Unloads. It's rebounded by Leonard.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Hill kicks to Monroe. Knocked away. Tries to keep it alive. And the home team has possession. He kicks to Aldrich. Number 15, defended by George. Backing down is Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And hit the turnaround jumper.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot. One of the bright young head coaching stars in the league, Frank Vogel, took over the Pacers on an interim basis 3 seasons ago and immediately paid dividends. They had a strong finish to that season and his first season in a competitive first-round series against Chicago. And that success has continued to build and grow, and Frank Vogel deserves a lot of the credit.
Number 15. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Coach Vogel, the second youngest coach in the NBA last season, but he'd been working in the NBA for 15 years, Steve, prior to becoming a head coach.
Yeah, 5 years as a video coordinator, a couple seasons as an advanced scout, and then 8 years on the bench as an assistant. So he's definitely paid his dues and learned a lot on his way up the ladder.
The first one falls. Good on both. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. To the middle, number 25. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Back to Turner. Feeds it to Aldrich. They set the pick. Number 15. Right through the knee for the layup.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Now here is Davis. Number 32. A putback.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
Puts it up. Here's Turner. Another shot. Can't get the layup.
And this is why you need size inside. The ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The home team up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your